Now, from your local news leader, KAMR Local 4 News, Saturday Today starts now.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up today on this Saturday morning. Judd Baker here alongside Amberly Hildebrand.
Yes, it is September 7th. I can't believe it. We are getting through September pretty quickly.
And all is right in the world. We're in September. Friday Night Football is back.
Yep.
And Hoda Mama is back on the Today Show.
Yes, I know. It's been great watching her.
It's just so exciting.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of fun things to talk to you about today. But first, we need to get a check of this morning's top stories. We have an update to the standoff that led to the discovery of human remains Thursday morning. Matthew Hubble has been arrested and charged with murder in Potter County. Hubble was arrested just before noon on Thursday after a standoff with police. While searching on a home on the 1700 block of South Monroe, police say they found human remains inside. An autopsy has been ordered to identify the victim. The investigation is ongoing. A man from Muleshoe will serve 33 years in prison for child kidnapping. 57-year-old Renee Gloria pleaded guilty back in December to luring 2 minors into his car and threatening to kill them. The kids eventually escaped and were recovered by law enforcement. Gloria will also spend 5 years under supervision after serving the initial 33 years. An Amarillo man has been arrested on 10 counts of possession of child pornography. Amarillo police say they searched the home of 38-year-old John Harmon yesterday. After they found the alleged pornography, he was arrested and booked into the Potter County Detention Center. That does it for news. Let's set that aside and get a check on this morning's weather with Chief Meteorologist John Harris. Good morning, John.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. I'm John Harris. Well, today is going to be another hot day to be outside, just like the previous days. But later on this afternoon, we will be tracking a few thunderstorms across our western counties. Now, for the city of Amarillo this morning, we'll wake up to a low of 64 at noon. We will be in the upper 80s, and just like the previous days, temperatures will soar back into the 90s. This afternoon, we'll see a high of 95 degrees in Amarillo. Now, our friends up around Clayton, back over toward Tucumcari, Dalhart, Boise City, and through Guyman, we'll see a chance for a few thunderstorms moving in by this evening. Nothing severe, but always watch out for lightning, brief heavy downpours, gusty winds, and there might be a couple of pockets of small hail, but again, we're not anticipating severe weather. Otherwise, typically hot this afternoon. Childress 98 degrees, Canadian 97, 95 right here in the city. Hereford a high of 97. And then for tomorrow, more instability moves further to the east into the Panhandle. Our ridge of high pressure loft moves to the east of us. So lo and behold, we may be tracking a few thunderstorms right here in the city of Amarillo by tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. A high of 92 degrees. Over at Hereford tomorrow, 94. Maybe a thunderstorm in Dalhart at 92. Possible thunderstorm in Canadian at 94 degrees. Great news for rain and cooler weather on Monday and Tuesday. Check this out, folks. On Monday, highs only in the low 80s. Why these scattered thunderstorms? Pretty good bets for rain. Tuesday, high of 85 degrees. A few thunderstorms. Changes into warmer weather on Wednesday. We're back into the upper 80s to about 90. Thursday, a nice day, almost 90 degrees. Remember that we do have the Chamber of Commerce barbecue on Thursday, and for Friday, well, we may be tracking a few more thunderstorms into the area, slightly cooler and a high of 82 degrees. Of course, you can go to myhighplains.com for the very latest news, weather, and sports, and stay up on the very latest as far as our chances for thunderstorms this weekend into next week. With that being said, let's send it back over to Amberly and Judd.
All right, John, thank you.
So the Potter County 4-H, by the way, we just wanted to let you know is enrolling members for the 2019-2020 year today.
Good.
The organization is open for 3rd through 12th grades. 4-H teaches leadership, citizenship, responsibility, life skills, and service learning through hands-on projects such as food nutrition, agriculture and livestock, fashion and interior design, shooting sports, STEM. And by the way, that enrollment over at the Potter County Extension Office at 3301 Southeast 10th Avenue from 11 to 1 o'clock today. Free hamburgers are there when you sign up, and more information there as well. Just wanted to pass that along as I am a former 4-H'er.
So am I. I was president of
Oh
my club.
my God, I didn't know this about you.
Yes, I was secretary one year, and then I was president the next.
Well.
Shout out Colfax County.
Do you still remember the 4-H's, like the thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say we can do. No.
Well, then why did you ask me?
I was going to see if you remembered it. Okay.
I don't know. If anyone does, let us know.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to another event happening today. One of our favorite shopping events, of course, Ruffles and Rust Expo. It's returned to Amarillo for today and tomorrow. The event is going on now through 4 this afternoon at the Civic Center. It picks back up tomorrow from 11 to 4. Admission just $5 at the door. You know, there's always such great stuff there. I love Ruffles and Rust. We've had them on Studio 4. She brings such great things.
I've seen them, but I've never been. I know my sister goes. I'm sure it's very fun.
Yeah, and it's also an 806 kind of themed show this year. So if you have like an 806 shirt or a Texas shirt or something like that, then wear that to the show. So it's fun.
Well, let's get to some of our top stories trending online today.
Good.
A lawsuit over a rooster getting lots of attention in France.
Okay.
Corianne Faisou keeps chickens in her backyard, and her rooster's name is Maurice. And like all roosters, he crows every morning at around 5 o'clock, but some of the neighbors just do not like waking up to Maurice's crows. You see, they're from the city, and they have some homes nearby, and they've filed suit against Faisou. She is claiming, or they are claiming rather, Maurice is a nuisance. Faisou said people need to adapt to where they're living. On that subject, it's a rooster, folks. City folks just don't get it, do they?
Well, I've never had a rooster.
Well, I grew up in the country.
Nor have I really ever heard one wake me up in the morning. I don't know. I mean, I've seen. I guess
5 a.m. is early.
I mean, 5 is really early. It's too early. I did the morning show this past Monday, so I had to wake up at 2:45. You know, I don't know how Jason and Chris do it every morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess a rooster alarm clock. They're both. I think it's a silly
I don't know.
lawsuit.
My grandma loves roosters though, so shout out Nana. She has a lot of rooster decor. That's what I know. Okay, anyways, now to a restaurant that's giving back by paying it forward, making sure residents who live in their community and can't afford a meal can still eat. Renee Wunderlich shows us how.
This restaurant is giving away free food, no questions asked.
Grab a card, get the meal, that's it.
At the back of Woodside Bistro, there's a board with tickets. You can buy one for $10. Anyone in need can stop in, take a ticket, and exchange it for a fresh cooked meal.
Our customers have fed over 40 people, and we've been only open over 3 months.
As development continues to gentrify lower income residents out of the area, Woodside Bistro welcomes those of all backgrounds, including neighbors who may be homeless or transient. Employee Taylor Beck made this Pay It Forward board.
I look at that board and I see all those tally marks on there, and that's 45 people. That's 45 people that otherwise would have gone hungry or would have gotten a candy bar from the gas station. And it's just important. It's a great way to, contribute to the area.
Chef and co-owner Austin Magrudy also sees this service as fighting back a food desert, giving fresh fruit and vegetables and protein to those who may otherwise not get much or any.
We're trying to let people know that this is a safe community. There's life in here.
And in terms of the menu, the restaurant is committed to food that is full flavored and affordable with options for vegan, vegetarians, and omnivores.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so I was going to put in a story about a plane because I love airplanes. So some crazy stuff happening. An Australian pilot in training is being hailed as a hero after he landed a plane when his instructor passed out. It was Max Sylvester's third flight lesson and his first time flying in a two-seat Cessna. Now, he had never tried to land a plane before. Sylvester says the only reason that he survived is because he spent a lot of time studying and training manuals before flying. Now, the flight instructor is in serious but stable condition. It's believed that he suffered a seizure. I just think that's just amazing to be able to land an airplane and you've never done it before.
Yeah. It's great.
Crazy. And it would happen in Australia. I guess it's a real life case of Indiana Jones.
I don't know. I've never seen Indiana Jones.
Every week on this show, let's take a side moment here. Every week on this show, we learn something new about Amberly. Okay? We have learned what was it that you haven't seen?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. We have now learned she has not seen Indiana Jones. This is a very serious issue. So we put it in the comment section and we'll see what else Amberly is doing.
There's a lot I haven't seen.
We'll get you caught up. We'll get you caught up.
Okay, but you know what I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen it online and I want one. Krispy Kreme is bringing back its pumpkin spice glazed donut just in time for this fall season, y'all, and it's hoping to knock out the competition. So the chain says you can bring in a not so tasty pumpkin spice flavored treat for a trade-in for the donut for free. This year, Krispy Kreme has 3 varieties to choose from. The pumpkin spice donut is filled with a specialty made cheesecake cream. There is also a pumpkin spice glazed donut and pumpkin spice cake donut, but you better hurry. These treats won't last long. Now they're only available through tomorrow, and our closest Krispy Kreme to us I believe, is in Lubbock.
Such a shame.
So y'all hop in your car and drive. I want one of those cheesecake ones so bad.
Open us up on your phone and take off to Lubbock.
I want one so bad. I'm mad that we can't get one here.
Maybe we should go after this. Let's just go.
Yeah, we're just going to go for a road trip.
We'll see you down
y'all.
there.
All right, and don't forget you can check everything out on myhighplains.com, which you're already on now, so it's an easy place to find all the news, weather, and sports that you need.
Yep, and before we go, I just want to do something a little fun and silly. I want to give a shout out to two of my little cousins who live in North Texas. My aunt texted me the other day, and she said, the girls found you on YouTube, which, you know, for the kids is a very big thing.
For sure.
You know, and
yeah.
so, and a lot of the times our friends, our close friends and family get the new wears off for TV news for them, so they're two of my biggest fans. And I told them, I was like, so you know what, here I'm going to show your faces, so here they are on the screen right now, Autumn and Ashlyn. So I just wanted to give them a shout out for the two of my biggest fan club.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that you at least have two fans, Judge.
Oh, and Amber, are you not even my fan?
Sure. I'm your biggest fan.
Well, on that note, thanks for joining us this morning, everybody. We hope to see you back next week.
Yeah, we hope you have a great weekend, y'all. Make sure to give us a like on Facebook, and we'll see you next week.